send transmissions like man's on a mission to be less lonely, to stop the premonition. In hopes I don't choke the anxious deposition. I take the chance and feel the love of you. Take a chance and chill here with the crew. Do a dance and flail around. Do it like you're the only one in town. I want to send a transmission directly to you. I do it all for those who rock with me. If you don't, then you're free to step aside, my G. But I gotta keep a part of myself, you see. So you can vibe if you vibe, it don't cost a thing. We're high in the sky, that's no gravity. Cause the star cipher is the place to be. Like, yeah, I said I hope, really hope that you rock with me. And if you don't, then it's fine, you don't got to be. Andromeda's not too far, you see. So, yo, we just want to feel a little heavenly in a way that isn't too cleverly. If you like what you hear from your she to she, then thanks. Cause that's crazy, like crazy, go stupid. One sick high, now I'm out here sending music. Didn't stand a chance in the time to do this. Shout out to the stars who helped get me through. Cause that's crazy, like crazy, go stupid. One sick high, now I'm out here sending music. Didn't stand a chance and the tide didn't do this. Shout out to the stars who helped get me through this. Spiraling like endless depression, anxiety, induced obsession. Turn most of my pains into lessons. Now that's perception. Or inception, like my FGC. New challengers approaching me. Beck made his local scene. And a flash from hell's two sweet 16s. I see, this is where I've come to be. Being down bad for a dog and a bee. And a girl who's nothing more but sweet. While the ice dragon's just shooting the breeze. Wanted to sing with a homie that's sick. And rap with a snake who's really that thick. I'll admit, the drip from slime is goddess. But we're eating top ramen with our brother and sis. Like the days, I was in a daze. But my bosses still showered me with praise. Yet my late nights still covered up in haze. Eating up with broskays, doing stupid plays. Like Taka, I'm a hero, no questions. Got unreliable to stop the regression. Molding, like balding, no color. I tend to be the man when I'm hyping up others. Bintu, no wait, Munsu, like a bear cat. I got the gift of gaps and I wonder where my head's at. Farther, much farther from the darkness. I can think it farther to find where my heart is. I do it all for those who rock with me. If you don't, then you're free to step aside, my G. But I gotta keep a part of myself, you see. So you can vibe if you vibe, it don't cost a thing. We're high in the sky, that's no gravity. Cause the star cipher is the place to be. Like, yeah, I said I hope, really hope that you rock with me. And if you don't, then it's fine, you don't got to be. Andromeda's not too far, you see. So, yo, we just want to feel a little heavenly in a way that isn't too cleverly. If you like what you hear from your she to she, then thanks. Cause that's crazy, like crazy, go stupid. One sick high, now I'm out here sending music. Didn't stand a chance and the time didn't do this. Shout out to the stars who helped get me through. Cause that's crazy, like crazy, go stupid. One sick high, now I'm out here sending music. Didn't stand a chance and the tide didn't do this. Shout out to the stars who helped get me through this.
こともせずはガレたでも気づいてる
Can I kick it one time for my boys who loves to chill and knows my joy? No doubt my crew is on my back, it's always on, we right on track. If you're gonna rock with me, I'll let you know we are so free. This is not a good technique, it's just your boy D-U-C-E. Kirakuni Osu is your hostel and we got the most. If you want to try us, then we rock you and we got to go. If you like to fly with me, then come along the Star Cipher. If you want to go with me, then we can go into the flow. Get hyper. If you want to get down, get hyper. If you rocking the crown, get hyper. If you think you're taking me down, cause you can't take rounds, so you're taking me on now. I get down with the town, get down when I hit 'em with the funky sound. It's a high day with a kick and get freaky, it gets hidden. The facts we are spitting and now we just chilling on them. Chill vibes with us cause I'm high end. It's time to get the show poppin'. We got the beat, it's not stopping. I'm topic, work days break beatboxing and play some games, stay locked in. G10 bars be lazy in this crazy life. Just rock it with me. The starry story shows. That's how the cipher rolls, you know. And then we let it go into the sky. So chill with me. I am going to miss that intro when I reach 500 stars in the Star Cipher. Yo, chill, what's up? Hey, this is Karaka Neos coming to you live from Andromeda, where we send our transmissions directly to you. Wow, I almost ran out of breath saying that. But, I know I've been probably just more vocal on Twitter about it. But basically, I'm coming back from the doctor's appointment about my hands, and also about the whole sleeping thing that I went on about like yesterday. Also train, and I'm not sure if they're gonna blow the horn once it gets any closer, but we'll see. But it's been interesting. But the short of it is they could only do something about one of my hands. And I was like, yo, just do the worst hand, which also so happened to be my writing hand. So I gotta hold that. But the procedure that they did was actually a little bit more simpler than I thought. Because I thought they was gonna have to do something elaborate or something like that, and it was like, yo, just sit your arm here. We're gonna inject something into your wrist, and that's it. And I just sat there and I was just talking and everything, and I didn't really react until they actually put in the needle to inject something into my wrist. And I didn't move or anything, but I was like, holy fucking, oh my god, why would you do this to someone? There was no screaming or crying, it was just, damn, y'all really got me out here. But I'm good. Now I'm playing Sonic Frontiers. I'm trying to what was I doing in Sonic Frontiers? I remember trying to uncover the entire map. If I can fast travel to the okay. I'm currently on Orenos Island. Orenos Island is the 5th island of the game. And it could be the last island, I don't know. All I do know is, since I've uncovered the entirety of the map, I need to gather memory shards, and I need to do the cyberspace stages. So before I can do the cyberspace stages, I need more gears. I'm gonna go fight some bosses, while passively collecting memory shards. We'll run through the cyberspace stages, and if there's time, we'll do if there's time, I'm gonna try and go through the cutscenes too. That actually sound wow. I actually have a game plan this stream. What the fuck's happened to me? Regardless.
Ruins and treasures. You'd be right at home here, Nux.
These cutscenes sometimes feel like, how are you all of a sudden have them cutting away? Well, I was running. But yeah, there's so much that you're able to do, or that I've like learned from just playing Frontiers. But as far as like main story wise, I don't know anything. Holy crap. Like story wise, all I know is shit has something to do with chaos. Or, you know, kind of like the shit that we're dealing with looks a lot like chaos from Sonic Adventure, Sonic Battle, like, and I don't know the connection. And I would like to know, oh god, I got hit by that twice. That hit me. Okay. Stop climbing and start fighting. Uncover. Oh, wait, that hit me? Okay. Dang, I was right there at the head. Die. Cool. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now I need to take gears from another. But yeah, it seems to have something to do with things that look a lot. Oh, a Kunoichi. It has things to do with what appears to be your boy Chaos. But that's about all that I really can really guess from it. She disappeared. It disappeared. You fool? Oh, I see. So I have to wait that out. Okay. Hit me? Alright, cool. The fact that I ended that on a cyclone kick was kind of put a smile on my face, I'm not gonna lie. But basically, we're on these islands, we're dealing with, like, an ancient civilization. And, like, no one freaking knows what happened to them. It's like they just all got wiped, just erased, deleted. Whatever the heck it is, or was, really fucked them up. And fucked up their old home planet. You don't learn about this till like way late in the game, but you know, just to hopefully get you at least a little caught up to speed, is fucked up this ancient civilization's home planet. They run away to Mobius, which is Sonic's world, and whatever the fuck fucked their home up, followed them home. Where's the enemy? Must be below. But yeah, it followed them home, and well, followed them to Mobius and said, yo, we're gonna run your fate here too. I hope you're ready. So I think they were trying to figure a way out to, oh, that is a beam. But they were trying to figure a way out to deal with the threat, but it just never, ow, but it never, it didn't work out for them. So now we, ow,
going to die if I don't tighten up. Oh yeah, it may be going down. But yeah. So I think that's about as far as I myself got. So I'll be able to let you know. I'll be able to let you know what's going on or what's up after this part, I guess. Or I just kill myself by loosely dodging into the damage. You know, for old time's sakes, like you always should. But yeah, basically they gave you what I explained to you was like exposition they dropped way later on, like right before I got to this island later on. So basically I'm at the point now where, you know how in Sonic games you have like the antagonists and such, and then eventually you will team up with the antagonist? That's the point we're at right now. And I need to focus on... Huh? Now I know I did that connecting thing. I did the transitional jump. Stop fucking with me. Uh-oh. And then he turned around on his grinding. Way to make me feel away. Alright. Also, just the way that they structure these little boss fights are kind of fun too. Really? I couldn't do... They had a hard counter for my little dash-in move. Alright. Bad as hell. Now give me what I came here for. I need more gears because there's a lot of stages, or a lot of cyberspace stages here. Also looks like there's something I'll need to figure out over here. So I'll probably have to give that a look. I don't really need to worry about it, but I need rings because your boy hurting out here. Huh? Okay. But again, just going around the open world and just going around the open world and just randomly grinding shit, running around, doing loops, doing the small little puzzles from the challenge modes. I want to do... Oh wait, this is the boss fight. Hey, wake up. Ghost. But yeah, just going around doing the different challenges, the different boss fights. Everything's just a time. Wait, how do I deal with this fight again? Oh yeah, side loop here. Side loop, it causes damage to the boss. And you literally have to chase after the boss before it depletes you of all your health. And I have like no rings. So this makes for very interesting time. Oh, so that's what that does. That's kind of fucked up. This is an actual horror scenario. I understand. Ugh, it launched me off. Wait a second. Can I? Cool. Wait, I have to time my jumps? Again? Ah! No, I can't afford to run off. I need to get to the far end. And I need to step on it. Okay. I almost died. Okay. So it should give me the last step over here. Okay, I get it. But what was going to suck would be me running right off again. Oh, come on. I side looped that. Alright, cool. Take the damage. But yeah, these boss fights have really interesting premises. You know, it starts off pretty simple where you just have to just scrap with someone. Then it has gimmicks where it's you have to do free falling. There's other fights where it's like, yeah, you gotta understand physics a little bit to bounce the enemy into some damage. It's real cool. Ah. Get on the rail. Get on the rail. Gosh. He went up. Down. Yeah, I should probably check out the challenge thing. Ah. Oh, I missed those rings. What's new? I missed all of those rings. But I still got the heart I was after. Am I getting cutscened? No. I'm getting blood mooned. Or, I guess in this case, falling stars. But that means all the bosses should come back. And the enemies should be a little bit stronger. But as you can see, I kind of already maxed out like all of the I kind of already maxed out the oh wait, I have to move over a little bit, but I already maxed out all the little stats on the lower left side. So not only am I am I currently just have a lot of strength on me, I can really hurt a poor soul and also take a hit a little bit better. I think some people have been playing with like, what do you call it? They've been having runs where they don't level up anything at all. And I found that interesting, but there's also like, you know, an achievement for maxing everything out. So I'm like, I do want to try my best to 100% as much of this game as I can. So if it means 100%ing the exploration for the islands, then hell yeah, I'll go for that. But basically what I'm doing is collecting these fallen stars that looks a lot like Saint Quartz and Fate Grand Order, but they run that slot machine that grants me purple coins. These purple coins would allow for me to go fishing. I wish I was joking, because the game has a fishing mechanic, and it's some of the most relaxing shit. I literally have sat for hours. Well, if you piece out the Sonic Frontier stream, every island I've sat about 1 to 2 hours just hanging out and talking while fishing. I think the only other time that I may have ever done something else while fishing was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And with the way that just normal fishing worked in Final Fantasy XIV, I was able to watch not this shit again. Don't hit me. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. But I was able to watch like anime while playing Final Fantasy XIV, and that was a fun time. Getting randomly surrounded is no fun. I hit them. That sucks. Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Okay. Oh, cool. A memory shard. Or is that a memory shard? Can't tell. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers is definitely a game that favors the curious. If you're one of those types that finds themselves very easily distracted, you see a lot of things to do You're like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. I could probably safely recommend the game because it will make you, it will challenge your easily sidetrackedness. Up we go, down we go, up we go. I think I missed it. I didn't miss.
So many ruins. I'm not letting it happen again.
Yeah, you tell them, Sonic. I don't know who you telling, but you tell them. Okay. What's this lead to? Another spring. Huh? Ah! Well, I had that coming. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I fell all the way down. Let's try this again. Huh. So what's up here? A heart. We need those. Where did I get the Chaos Emerald, but I left the marker somewhere. There. I need to run my happy butt over here. I think this is still kind of just the most fun you can have playing the game, where you're just able to run across just open fields. Like, I know I said during like probably my first stream of the game, man, it'd be cool to have like a little bit of structure on where you're going and such, but at the same time, just I guess that worked out. But yeah, but at the same time, just having that freedom of literally going wherever is so goddamn cool. I think that's like one of the best things out of playing Frontiers, is just feeling like you have having the liberation of choice, freedom of choice. You're not literally just, you're not confined one set path to do things until you're like, what, in the cyberspace stages? That's, you know, cyberspace is, hey dog, get from point A to point B, go. Okay, I think this is where there's a gate. This is gated. Is there a way to open this already, or? See 3 forks. I see what looks like an organ. Did he just clap his hands? Wait. You want me to replicate that sound? Do I side leap it? Okay. So I have to make... Huh. I was just winging it. Okay, cool. That's fun. So that means I open up that island, and I now have access to 4-7. Well, shoot, how do I get up here though? I remember there was a heart over there, up there. There is. I see. And it's literally like just literal shit like this You find yourself in situations where it's like, oh, how do I do X, Y, or Z? Or what will it take for me to traverse this particular area? Why can't I go here yet? Because you haven't progressed the story. What do you mean I haven't progressed the story? There's so... God, there's so... It's like... I don't know if it's funny or not, but it's so much to do, so much to see. It's a literal just reference to All-Star. Hey, kids. And also, these tiny little things are Coco. They are, I think they're the mascots for Frontiers. So yeah. You collect them to increase your ring capacity and your maximum speed on Sonic. And yeah, usually when I see them, I'm just like, yo, hey kids. Arguably, it's probably not the best line to make, but they literally sound like they call you Dada, and I'm just like, y'all could use something else, maybe. Well, all right, now I'm on the wall. Now I'm on the wall. Well, sometimes it works. Sometimes it works out in the end. Ow. Okay, cool. So we did that. We fought a couple of bosses. I have 16 gears. 16 gears. I think I've only done one cyberspace stage. I think I've only done one, and there should be like 9. I can't even find 4-1 anymore. Yeah, right. 4-1. So where's 4-2? 4-2 is over here. That's where we're going. So 4-2 costs 1. I should be able to just... No, that's like fast track. Okay, no, it will. So 4-2... Trying to make a mental note of how many gears that I actually need, because I never actually counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. I need 10 of them. I have way too many. All right, cool. We can actually run it then. So I can run the cyberspace stages. They'll give me the keys I need to collect the Chaos Emeralds. Then I'll be able to completely like advance the story. I know I shouldn't have enough of the island's memories to interact with every cutscene. So that'll probably be the next like challenge or thing I need to do. And the thing with cyberspace is it's usually like a quick little level that you can run through, sometimes jump through, sometimes grind through. And it's part of like the, you know how Sonic stages or at least in like Sonic Adventure 2, because that's the only thing I really have to reference, have just the stages that you go, all right, get from point A to point B, here's your couple of goals to achieve, have fun. That's basically what the cyberspace stages are, and they're in the likeness of, I believe, Green Hill Zone, Sky Sanctuary, and Chemical Plant Zone. The stages also somewhat low-key reminds me of like Sonic the Hedgehog 4, because I did try that out when I used to own an Xbox. Alright. Yeah, that's one way. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Hey. Hey, yo. Oh, right. There's also this cityscape stage that I haven't seen in a while, so I forgot about its existence. That's dirty. But I do like this I do like the intro to this stage. And the music is smooth. However, I am also just biased to that because just this particular what's the way to describe it? This particular use of no, that sucks. But this particular way of D&B, I believe it's drum and bass. It's somewhat remnant of what was it called? Liquid drum and bass. And yeah, when I was just on my try and listen to everything music kick, there was a lot of just liquid D&B. I tried to light speed dash and it wouldn't let me. Hey, the ring. What did I land? Okay. Okay. Give me the ring. Give me the ring. I am literally after the literally after red rings because I know I can't clear the normal run in time. What? What? Huh? That makes no sense. Okay. All right. That is you guys caught a genuine actual footage of Deuce caught off guard. It's gonna make me skip that mechanic, isn't it? It makes me skip the ring entirely. Oh, fuck you guys. I'm gonna hit reset on that. That's wow. So we'll run it back from the top, and now that I've gotten at least somewhat of a feel of the stage, I may be able to do this a little bit more clean. Just a little bit. I'm still gonna be in slight exploration mode. Did I just? Yes. It just said, yo, Sonic, I heard you wanted to run perfectly off the stage. Kind of strange that they only let you drift during like one cyberspace stage, but they don't have Sonic naturally able to drift. I was trying to collect the rings! Okay, cool. Alright, that's two. No. Yes. And it's a good thing we're not here for that. Make it hurt no less. Oh my gosh. And I panicked. Oh boy. But wasn't this the way that just straight up... Okay, no. That's not the way that skipped it. This is the way that I want it to go. That will allow me to obtain it. So I should be able to clear this run with the red rings. I just have to find the last one, which shouldn't be out of way. Yes. Alright, cool. Now I have all the red star rings. I can... Oh, they want me to finish this stage in under sub minute 15. That it's gonna be interesting. But this music's kind of smooth, so I'm with it. Let's see if we can do that. Nope. So it won't let me won't let me immediately drop hot drop there. Oof. Okay. Can't. Uh-oh. Stop going slow. You can only go fast. Oh, wait. Huh. Huh. Gosh, I have like 10 seconds. I overshot. Oh my god. I was going to Mac freaking lose it. If it would have had me bounce off that last spring and shipped me right off the platform. But we don't have to worry about that. We cleared all of the missions. So, ooh. Was not a good cracking sound of the hand. Or filling. I can't really say sound, but hang on. It was the hand with the procedure done on it. Quick context to anyone that don't know. Currently going through carpal tunnel. Most of like the numbness and tingling hasn't been around for probably going on 2 months now. So bright side, it's not as severe anymore. I had recently had a procedure done to try and deal with the wrist pains and the lingering pains from that. And the way my hand like kind of made a pop, I was like, ooh, wait, hang on, let me check myself. It seemed to be okay. It's nothing severe. I don't think, but it could be. I wish I could speak that with a bit more confidence, but you know. Wait, why am I? Oh, right. It's typically better that I run to the location because I get temporarily sidetracked while running, which inadvertently leads me to gaining more lost memories. So while I can fast travel, is it recommended? Well, not really. Because gaining these memories allow me to look at more cutscenes, which I am still aiming on doing. Makes no sense that I'm able to trick off those.
That thing is huge. It looks important.
Yeah. Important. I missed, but I didn't. Hey, are you a boss fight? Nope. Well, yes, but no. I'm just not. I didn't initiate the boss fight, I guess. Am I going up or ahead? I think I'm just going ahead. Huh. Oh, so eventually I will have to access this.
You are not ready. Return when the time is right.
Thank you, disambiguous voice in the sky. I really appreciate it. Fuck. Now, I could just literally not engage. As I say, I could just say no. I don't have to do this. I don't have to prove myself to anyone right now. All I need is peace and tranquility. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. That reminds me, I still need to play A Hat in Time and have good old-fashioned fun doing nice platformer things. The fact that you can literally just tie all of Sonic's moves together is it's so much fun. Like, they really gave this man a full ass move set. Huh. Well, I guess I'm going into you. Hello. Goodbye. Oh wait, what did you drop? Skill? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh. Oh. Huh. Kind of funny pathing, but go off, I guess. I wanted that heart that I saw up there, but leave it to me to be blind as a bat. Wait, what did I mark? Okay. As you'll notice, I get not only do I get sidetracked easily, but I tend to get lost about as easily too. If it wasn't for the whole, hey, here's some direction, I wouldn't have a sense of it. Don't know how that's really developed though. Really don't. Okay. 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 Huh. Silver hammer. So I literally press the buttons and my reward is a boss. Yeah. Oh god. Hello, Silver Hammer. Goodbye, Silver Hammer. Once again, do not have to do this. Wait, but where? Oh, right. I was running to the pillar. Apparently, shot past it. Yes, more memory shards. I need them to give them to this small child. I need to see her grow happy and healthy.
It looks like Tails was right. The ruins were tech the ancients used to upload thoughts into cyberspace, but not their bodies.
Correct. They desired to archive all their achievements, creations, and knowledge.
If they couldn't pass it between their own people, they could pass it on to those who inherited this world from them.
This way, they could pass on not only technical knowledge, but their cognizance and intentions as well.
Huh.
So it's basically a big old backup hard drive for everything about them. That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty daunting, if you ask me. But having the ability of uploading your consciousness, your thoughts, dreams, desires, is something that has been explored, if I remember right. Now, I haven't watched the series chronologically. I've only been able to watch like episodes here and there, and I'm planning on doing like a watch through of it. But I think an anime that touched on this concept was Ghost in the Shell. And I guess that leads to a random question of, if you'd have the ability of uploading your consciousness to a network, one, would you? And two, would you feel like that it's still you? I don't know. I'm probably... That's something that'll probably have me in an existential crisis mode. But not to say that I wouldn't be against the concept or wanting to try. Alright. Enough, honestly, enough darn near going into, oh god, what is my life? Let's go back to cyberspace. Executive. Consecutive. Action. Quick step. Quick step. Manual input to stop. Okay. Okay. How do I hold it? Ah. Homing attack. Stop. Ah. I still need to try and do those. But that's fine. We're on the next stage now. Wow, I'm really going down. And they're really not joking around with this stage. Hey. I almost, once again, took myself out of the game. I know it's probably not fully... I know it's probably not fully intentional, but I do like this track feeling like... What? Not feeling like. I do like this track sounding like it uses... It's on the tip of my tongue. Feeling like this track uses... Damn it, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. It uses the horns, or not horns, the alarm, the siren from Streets of Rage. Alright, land up in the stage, right? No. We're going. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, you have to defeat the enemies to uncover the end of the stage. Ooh. Okay. Alright. I see. So, I almost did everything in one run again. Clear the stage in sub 140. I literally stopped for a second to make sure I had the red rings. Your ass is mine. I also really just love how the stage itself is, or not stage, how the music for the stage go. How the music for the stage goes, I can't believe that worked. I panic boosted. And it was like, he's good. We'll give him a pass. Whew. Up, down, all around. Uh-oh. Alright. Loop. Damn. Can't skip mechanics. Fuck. Funny thing, I'm gonna still try and clear the stage. Huh. That's just convenient. Okay. Up we go. Oh. No, we didn't make time. Alright. Well, gotta try again. I thought I was kind of feeling myself. I was like, okay, cool, we got this. No, the fuck you don't. I think I can skip that. I'm curious. I'm gonna run this back. Okay. Alright. It's like, that looks mighty skippable now that I think about it. And then I skip it. Mighty daddy. Okay. Okay, I almost killed myself again. One of the other cool things with cyberspace is if you're trying to go for your fastest time, there's a lot of things that'll be like, damn, that was skippable, real? And it's like small little moments that'll shave your time tremendously. Kind of like how everyone feels about 1112. Really putting them 11 and 12 really putting them to work and such. I'm not gonna make that mistake. I was gonna do the boost immediately after killing that last Batnik, and I was like certain that shit was going to send me right over the goal, right off the stage, and I'm not gonna hold you. I would have been mad. I would have been fuming. Do the damn loop kick. That's not the move, but it is cool as hell. Like, the moves have so long of a cutscene to them. I don't think I'm gonna be able to clear as many stars as I've initially done. Get the Chaos Emerald. No, not yet. Still clearing cyberspace. Ow. And chill out. Don't want to be this concerned, but it's not even the initially effective fingers right now. A vault was unsealed and now can be opened with a vault key. A vault was unsealed and now can be opened with a vault key. Clear the stage to advance the way. I'm going to clear these cyberspace stages. Don't be a hater. Speaking of which, I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to do it because I ain't gonna hold you. We are currently still going through it right now on the financial tip. But when I get the ability to download and play critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV again, probably gonna be looking into catching up on the MSQ in that game because I finished Endwalker and that was it. And you know, anyone that's played Endwalker can probably attest to the depression that you kind of went through after finishing it. But oh, hey Cece, how you been? It's been like two days. 2 days since I've streamed. I think it's been 2 days. We'll be here from the shadows working. I got you, man. Can I make that? Wait, no, I'm not trying to do that. I want to do that weird winding path. Do I jump down? Do I jump? No, it starts from the bottom and goes up. Huh. Alright. I understand the situation now. But yeah, man, it's no problem. Take your time. I'll just be oddly rambling as usual. Is it oddly rambling? I'll be talking about random topics and somehow stringing them together. And then even I'll still be confused as to what the fuck did I just say? Alright, across the bridge we go. I was informed that the next island, that the next cyberspace, hey, a kid, that the next cyberspace is right around this way. Huh. That moment when you run directly under. I miss. Alright, cool. Another heart. Like I said, just something about doing all this winding pathing puts a smile on my face. Literally, I can't imagine the amount of times where people have gone, I just want, you know, I wanted a Sonic game where I can just go, where I could just run. And now we got it, and that's crazy. Into cyberspace again. Hey, look, my favorite combo. Stomp attack into loop kick. Because it seems funny. Oh, I held the wrong button for that. Oh well. Take me to the cyberspace. We must run. Okay. Left or right? Left. Massive. Alright. Okay. Ooh. You heard it from here, folks. Ooh. And fucking with the energy of the stage is bringing me. Wait, I can't light speed dash. There's a chance that I missed the red star rings. I see you. Now it's the second one. The whole keeping a sharp eye out for those things still makes me feel away. And I'll say it with a question mark. Like, I know that sound. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone. Can I do it? Yes. Hey, Angel. How are you this morning? I'm really liking the piano integration of this track. I'm okay. How about you?
That can answer your question in a way.
I finished I went to the doctor's yesterday. And they did the procedure on my wrists. My wrists, not both wrists, but only on one. They could only do it on one. It was more sensible that way. And I'm not sure how to describe how I feel about it, but I'll say I'm as okay-ish as I can be. So it's one of those I'll live. I still have to wait and see if like there's a problem or anything with it. The other thing is, what's the other thing? The other thing is they also prescribed me something for my sleeping issue, so we'll see if that works out well too. But right now everything's still speculative. With that aside, I'm still playing Sonic Frontiers. I'm closing in on the end of the game, if that makes sense. Jaeger? No, I'm fine. But yeah, I'm closing in on the end of the game, but I'm also just low-key indulging into still trying to clear everything. So, S rank stages, not die. S rank stages, get every conversational cutscene, fish every fish, just grab everything. I wonder if I could have ran up above that. Not sure. Okay. I'm a bit busy, but okay. Love you, bye. My apologies. Momoe had words. Did I miss? I missed. I was on such a groove. Alright, gotta run stage back because that killed my time. Or probably didn't kill my time. I probably could have still cleared it. but it did kill my ring count. And I don't know if I would have made up for that. Once again, it's a good thing this stage's music is just... very relaxing. Very puts a smile on my face somehow. Also, the stage itself, you know, stage itself is just kind of vibing, I guess. Honestly, I thought I got hit. I was like, yeah, the spike got me. Okay. Okay. But yeah, as far as just situational wise, is it a situation? Not really. But yeah, as far as things on our end, we're still doing what we can. In case anyone ain't seen it, there was also a video I dropped on man, what is it? What is it called again? There was a video that I also dropped on YouTube. Well, actually on all like social media, but the full version is on YouTube, where I basically give you guys a lowdown on just future plans and future plans for God damn it. Future plans, updates for like what I'm hoping to do going forward with Star Cipher streams, and ideally I'll get started on those plans, on like actually implementing those plans around the time I finish Sonic Frontiers. So that's kind of the game plan. Finish Sonic Frontiers and then actually start working on the not 2.0 model. I've finished the 2.0 model. You guys seen me in the 2.0 model. But basically work on the entirely new stream layout. The idea is we're just gonna work on it live, because due to the hand injury, mainly due to the hand injury and however the heck this sleep stuff has started on me, I just wasn't able to do or implement anything, and all my plans got like blown up because I wanted all this stuff done by November. So hopefully just during December I get everything done, and maybe at best or at worst, depends on who you ask, I'll have things done before the new year kicks off. Because I wanted to do like a whole little winter setup, because you know it was like cold outside and everything, but then the idea came across my mind of, well then why don't I just kind of just work on a more, hey, I'm stuck in Tokyo, not stuck in Tokyo, but a Kiraku in Tokyo type beat just sounded interesting to do. So I was like, okay, I could probably work with that. And the only reason that even came to mind was because I finished Fooly Cooly. Or, you know, finished Fooly Cooly in its entirety. Like, I already watched, you know, everyone's kind of, well, not everyone. Dad is putting words in people's mouth. A lot of people have already watched the first season, but, you know, they probably haven't watched alternative and progressive, or progressive and alternative. I keep forgetting the order, but I really loved the both of them, to where I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and mess around with something and see if I can get something going here. I should have probably opted for a more, oh gosh, a more country area instead of just choosing Tokyo. But I knew I would have, you know, I knew it would have been more possible to find. Did I just? Huh, so I did. It would have been more possible to find. Wow, I'm just not thinking of the word. More possible to find free stock photos of Tokyo. So, you know, of course, try and make sure I get the credits lined up, make sure I get everything, you know, get my ducks all in a row and everything before I just go off and say, hey, I like the new layout, guys. Hey. So, on one hand, I'm supposed to be here. On the other hand, I don't care about this right now. Take me this way. I'll grab more Chaos Emeralds when I'm done. Where in the fuck do y'all got me going? How did I get back here all? You know what? I understand. We're just going to, oh wait. Ride the railway. There's a reason why exploration's gotten us this far. Man, that's crazy. This is so informative. Well, here we are. It's my bus stop. Huh? So many spirals. That was kind of sick. We almost have reached the 999 marker of the amount of rings. Okay. Okay. I think we have to go up. Okay. Oh, so you have to do the dodge. Hey, kids. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Alright. Now we're here at the next cyberspace challenge. Okie dokie. Huh. I'm not gonna joke. Well, yeah, I panicked again. But also, what kind of light speed dash was that? Okay. Oh, right. My timing was just terrible with that one. It's like, okay, so I should be able to jump here. No, you're now doing your charge jump. Have fun. Okay. Okay, so that's exactly what I think occurs. Am I supposed to make a pimp decision here? I completely missed a ring somewhere. Oh well. Okay. Thank you. winding paths. Whoa! Are you kidding me? This. There's so many like micro dashes that you have to use the boost stat that had me like, whoa, 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 look out! Alright, so I missed exactly one red star ring, and it's at the beginning. But where at the beginning? Keep a sharp eye out. Well. Now, my assumption is that it's in its first areas somewhere. But does not appear to be the. Wait a minute. Is it on the left? Not on the left. Okay, well, this will allow us to at least start the stage over. Where's that darn first red star ring? Okay. Ah. Would not have guessed that out. Ooh! Ah! Alright. We got what we came for. Uh-oh. I almost jumped off. Again. Winding path. Okay. 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 Hey. And all the red star rings are found. Just always trying to make sure that I have everything clear. So why the look of panic there, CC? Excuse me, gosh. Look, I know y'all said get the Chaos Emeralds, but I'm going to keep collecting these vault keys. Hey, look, a kid. 4 or 5. 4, 6. All the way over there. Damn, I have a ways to go. At some point, I may have to. Uh-oh. That was that was a little brainless. But I personally respect the attempt for myself. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. There's nothing there. No. Whoa. Splash. Splash the hedgehog. Oh, nope. They told me if I want to try that again, you gonna climb up there like everybody else. Here's Sonic on his way back up there like everybody else. What goes up must come down. Hope my feet don't touch the ground. I really don't know the lyrics of the song, I'm sorry. Right by your side, I'll be head on my own way. Sonic hero. Okay. Okay. Mission complete. Huh? It's all the way down there. Oh. There was a path downwards to some purple coins. Hey, kids. Alright. I want to do that ghost fight. I personally don't. I don't have to participate in it, so I won't. Also, I don't remember if I said it or not, but I will have to beg for like a brief reprieve, like a moment, like a break of 15 minutes or so. Mainly because of, you know, since my body's been going through it, I know I have to take more actual breaks during the stream. So it's like, oh, in about 3 or so minutes, I'm probably gonna try and take a 15-minute break. Literally for health reasons, and to avoid my hand from feeling like absolute dog water. Well, I guess hand and body, but still. Where do we go? Please don't tell me I had a lapse in memory again. Okay. That's still so awkward. You stop boosting and like your speed goes to a painful stop, or not even stop, just a slowdown. I probably won't be able to clear this in like 2 minutes. Reach the goal. Clear with an S rank time. Clear with 40 rings. Find all the red star rings. Hopefully we'll at least find the red star rings before I take the break. I don't know what's going on with this run or any other couple of previous runs, but I haven't been able to properly stick that landing. Oof. Okay, I see. There's some nice levels of fatigue here. 30 seconds. That's not a good trade-off. That was the third red ring. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Huh. Can't believe I did that. That was probably the Nope, that was the fourth lost red ring. I had to make sure because, gosh, things were concerning looking for a second. Okay, I need to find the first two red rings, but before I do that, we're gonna take a nice little 15-minute break. Obviously, reaction time ain't what it used to be. Feeling slightly sluggish, and I do need to use the restroom, so may as well cover my bases during the break. We'll come back swinging on 4-6. I think we have up till 4-9 to go. I have like 4 more of these cyberspace stages, and then I'll have cutscenes and a bit more chatting time for you. So with that in mind, it's gonna be a fusion of paying some bills and letting some music play. So where? Ah, found you. So I'll be right back.
Can I still be the me that I see in my dreams through the sins I've committed and the wrongs done to me? Fell in love with the idea of me being saved by women whose thoughts were darker than gray days. I used to love, now I'm left in a daze. Like a stasis, I'm stuck in a haze. Chained up in the labyrinth, lost in a maze, but I wanna leave everyone breathless in a way that the kindness in my heart will still shine away. All the darkness that was caused, put them out. All the stars on my hand and my heart, I still remember those nights of persistency, nights of those memories, nights where I'm asking myself, is this really me laid up immorally, right? On the flip side, wishing that forever was right, cause I still feel like some parts of me ring in them, but it's clear that it's only me seeing them, and everything I've done, like I'm blaming them, but honestly, I think I'm thanking them, cause they're happier than happy when compared to me. I was someone who would only drown in misery.
Example, I can't be leading what's spelled before me. Reading paper, I'm tapping with a pen. It's metaphorical, you see. I try to let my mind go and hypnotize, labbing the words, see what's plus, what is negative, and where does it hurt? Can I burst? Or maybe I invaded from nowhere. Sneak a whole round just because I would go there. Reverse beat or sweep or O-key with meaty set-ups, lyrical set play. Enough of references, it goes over your head, cause that flow could go on and on and on. Like a one-touch infinite, ready to press, leaving you stressed. Say the GG, give them respect, talking the tech, get some good food, running the check, wish you the best, it's all love here, see you the next. I really love the vibe, miss the excellence of the black divine. No high end, all songs the same, I'm working on it eternally, one love. Let's go wherever, my love, from Tokyo, you feel.
Talk is a therapy. Listen. Look. I just wanna make it. I said in due time. The worst type of feeling is feeling all out of line. My mama said I'd make it. I hate proving them wrong. I gotta make these songs to prove myself all along. Been reaching for these stars while living inside the stars. Burned by the light that reveals these old scars. Never on my side when thinking of suicide. The 11th floor window was there to give me a ride. So show off, say that you're a king. I know I've come a long way from ending.
Can I still be the me that I see in my dreams through the sins I've committed and the wrongs done to me? Fell in love with the idea of me being saved by women whose thoughts were darker than gray days. I used to love, now I'm left in a daze. Like a stasis, I'm stuck in a haze. Chained up in the labyrinth, lost in a maze, but I I wanna leave everyone breathless in a way that the kindness in my heart will still shine away. All the darkness that was caused, put them out. All the stars on my hand and my heart, I still remember those nights of persistency, nights of those memories, nights where I'm asking myself, is this really me laid up immorally, right? On the flip side, wishing that forever was right, cause I still feel like some parts of me ring in them, but it's clear that it's only me seeing them, and everything I've done, like I'm blaming them, but honestly, I think I'm thanking them, cause they're happier than happy when compared to me. I was someone who would only drown in misery.
Nod my head slow, I've lost example. I can't be leading what's spelled before me. Reading paper, I'm tapping with a pen. It's metaphorical, you see. I try to let my mind go and hypnotize, labbing the words, see what's plus, what is negative, and where does it hurt? Can I burst? Or maybe I invaded from nowhere. Sneak a whole round just because I would go there. Reverse beat or sweep or O-key with meaty set-ups, lyrical set play, enough of references it goes over your head, cause that flow could go on and on and on. Like a one-touch infinite, ready to press, leaving you stressed. Say to GG, give them respect, talking to tech, get some good food, running the check, wish you the best, it's all love here, see you the next. I really love the vibe, miss the excellence of the black divine. No high-end, all songs the same, I'm working on it eternally, one love. Let's go wherever, my love, from Tokyo, you feel.
Hip-hop is a therapy. Listen. Look. I just wanna make it. I said in due time. The worst type of feeling is feeling all out of line. My mama said I make it. I hate proving her wrong. I gotta make these songs to prove myself all along. Been reaching for these stars while living inside the stars. Burned by the light that reveals these old scars. Never on my side when thinking of suicide. The 11th floor window was there to give me a ride. So show up, say that you're a king. I know I've come a long way from ending everything. The black and blue down and trade inside for Sarah Queen. And talks all happy like I don't go back and be where I used to be. I understand my assignment, I hope that you can see through kayfabe statuses of false positivity. I bring a revelry, have pessimistic identity to make the remedy.
I'll go shooting for my stars, oh. I'll go shooting for my stars, yo. I'll go shooting for my stars, oh. I'll go shooting for my stars, yo. But my life's made of broken dreams, everything I dreamed of. I'm searching through my memory's not clear, but I wanna see. Got me quoting J. Cole, talking like somebody should have told me it would be like this, to be like this, to have everything and to still have missed, to have what I want but to still have wish. I'm gone shooting all my stars, yeah. I'm gone shooting all my stars, oh. I'm gone shooting all my stars, yeah. Stars, oh. I accept the L's I'm gonna take, cause every L's a lesson is gonna make me great. I'm checking on the clock for the time, there's no date. My mind unwinds, the rain will don't be late. I never had a place in mind, no direction, but Andromeda's a piece of mine. A further section while I wrestle for a place, a room. In my lecture of wanting to escape my doom. No protection while the legion of warriors all fight for the crown. Got nobody but me trying to put me down. No saying you can't, but I'm standing on my own. Cause I think I'm on top, I'd like to be alone.
So what's it gonna be? We fight for the future in Street Fighter 3.
Too fast to hit, you can't see. Light shit, my eye can't makes the beat. Worst case, good night, gin miss for weeks. Ages reflected in hyperbomb sweeps. Beats in my head, I can't sleep. Masked man wants me dead, I can't reach. Machine gun blow, I'm keeping it class C. Maybe then the ninja girl will be floating with me. Resurrect the soul with the hyper fights.
no time for hate. We come alive tonight. Focus your pace, dude, or that's your life. And if they copy him, then we get them right. Cause if you mastered how to play, you will get to see that they messed up in every way. There's no mystery. When you spin kicks, make them do that backflip. You will see them in the air when you're making them backflip.
You'll make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? The third strike, y'all, is Street Fighter 3. You'll make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? The third strike, y'all, is Street Fighter 3.
As frequently as possible.
A legend in the making, call me Neo, first name Kiratu. If you didn't hear it, make you listen in, is what I do. Tell them later, buddy, when hater buddies get hater, buddy. Laying on the ground like hater, buddy, you're later, buddy. Can't tell if I'm playing or serious. My mind's delirious and there ain't no cure for it. I hate myself. Everything is an anime. To me, it's bad unless a chance of redemption plays. I don't sleep much. I'm saving all these pictures in a new folder. Sick off the lack of love, so I've gotten sober. But all my friends are saying juice is growing somber. But I'm a shonen, I'll believe a little longer.
I'ma make it through doing what I gotta do. Can't stop, won't stop, drilling through whatever. Who the hell do you think I am? Of course you didn't know it. Been allowed with silent beast on the summit.
People never listen to the stars past the moon. People never listen to the words of a fool.
Stare at the future, visit in the past. Can't figure out what in the present will last. We'll step on the gas and hit the metal. Whatever happens will happen. We're hitting the next level. The cold trains and pains we're training. But there's no reason to time. Time is infinite. Only to us is limited. What are we gonna do with it? I don't know why I'm...
Listen. Now baby, ride me like a cowboy for this bebop go off. I got a spike, peak in height, so you need to show off. Looking so fade like a Valentine, serving them eyes, I'm out my mind. Leave your clothes behind, look at the time. I'm trying to be a teacher, preacher, leader, guide you to bliss. Don't have to say it, if you need it, we can work it out, yeah. Smart as an ed, we can lay in head, both giving bed, no need to dread. Switch the numbers, then you'll know what I said. This is it, we get lit. I grab my homies and dip. We hit up cons like AWA getting violent and sick. Check the clips, come on through. We're never colder to you. But if you cross us, then you know what we gotta do. I said lately my mind and heart's been hurting for this. This much I'm certain of, yeah. I said lately my mind and heart's been hurting for this. This much I'm certain of, yeah. Oh yeah. I said lately my mind and heart's been hurting for this.
Everybody wanna be hard? Man, I doubt it. I like it soft. Disagree? You can tweet about it. I'm vibing here. You can leave if you get to shouting. You think you're a man with that gun? I'm a man without it. I like to take long baths when it's barely clouded. Helps me see it clearly when this whole life is shrouded. Wipe the mist off the scene of your walking bias. So what you think that I said?
Memories fading in the sands of time. I try to collect them all slowly. As you once said, I cry, seeking for a truth that I know doesn't exist for me. In the end, I smile for the memories made with a void so dark and endearing. Let me see you shine once more. Let me see your smile. Let me be all you need. All I need in this life is for you to stay by my side. Honey, I've always wanted you, but you don't want me. But I could only see you as the one who could make everything but I'm star-crossed. I'm just so star-crossed. I'll stay woke, but I'm so star-crossed. I stay woke, still be dreaming, but I'm so star-crossed. I'll stay woke, but I'm still dreaming. You got me star-crossed. And honey here just got me like, does she? Yeah. Take 91, we're just having fun. Take 92, I love what you do. Take 93, it's just you and me. The city's all quiet, just us in the street. The conversation's lively enough for the heat. My heart just skips somehow with soft beat. I'll fan myself down, my knees are getting weak. I'd probably shut down from a kiss on the cheek, guy. Yo, that's crazy. You literally joined as I was getting back from my brief little break stint. But yeah, I hope you guys actually got off, got up, took a nice quick breather. I kinda needed that. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so now we're going to try and get those first 2 red star rings, and then we'll fight for time. Again, I full blown do not blame anyone if they had to, what is it called? If they had to check out or something. Okay. I started off that way and it did not give me the red ring. What if we go this way? And also, Mr. Pedro Mendez, thanks for joining the Star Cycle. It's so nice to have you in. Are you doing alright today? Everything chill? Everything how you want it, so you like it. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright. The fact that they replicated that, the fact that they were able to replicate that run animation. Like, I remember when I used to play a lot of Sonic Advance, because I used to play Sonic Advance on the GameCube, wrong game, on the, come on, you remember it. On the tip of your tongue, Game Boy Advance. There it is. Used to play a lot of Sonic Advance on the Game Boy Advance, and I tried to clip it. Can't clip through it. You know what they say. You can't beat them, defeat them. I don't know who says it, but they do. Gosh, we're gonna need to improve. Found the 40 rings, found the red star rings. I have to do this in sub 130. So,
Uh-oh. Run it back. But yeah, to those that, if anyone was curious as to how a little 15-minute break went, I literally just went, okay, I'm going to do my best to mentally recover and after that, just get right back into it. And getting back into it is exactly what we did. Holy easy. Cheese it. Cheese it. Balls. Yeah. I don't know how to get there. Hey, lift me up. Yo, dog, lift me up. It's over here. Curse me for being morbidly curious. Huh. Did funny clip thing again. Okay. 132. Oh. I think I am 7 seconds off? Yeah, 7 seconds off. I gotta get a little bit better. Hey Red, how are you? How you doing, how you doing on this glorious, well, it's morning for some, but it's like the afternoon for me. But how you doing, Chief? Uh-oh. Gotta run that back. I need the, well, yeah, I may need the high ground for this to be a successful run. So I can't keep missing that. No siree. That is great to hear. I think the last... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Last time I said something, or last time we talked, I remember you were streaming War Thunder. War Thunder? I think it was War Thunder. So yeah, it's definitely nice to hear from you, dude. Wait, was I actually being aware? Bro, ain't no way. Damn it! Okay, so I was like a second. 1 second. 1 second from a sub 30. This can be done. I believe in it. But yeah, I basically have been recovering from the doctor thing. Uh-oh. Dash here. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do there. Run past there. That. Okay. That's kind of funny. Alright, we're gonna attempt to run again. How the recovery been? Well, the procedure wasn't much. It was just inserting, you know, making an insertion into the wrist. So we'll see how that goes, or we'll see how that pans out in the near future. But I'm giving it a couple of days before I can give like a proper like verdict or analysis of how I feel. Well, fuck me. That is booty butt cheek. This is not. Yeah, I already know this is not gonna be a run. I know this run requires high road edge, but I need to be a little bit more snap on some of these decisions. God damn it. So yeah, we're gonna get wet and wild. And aside from the procedure, they also was able to recommend something for me to try and combat my big sleep issues. So, god damn it. No. Okay. 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 Shit, we have like 7 seconds. We may not make it. We're not going to make it. 1:30. We gotta try again. There's some micro interactions that I should be able to clear through, like potentially skipping that first little landing stage, but I keep immediately smacking the drop button. Okay. 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 Well, you know what? I understand. I'm forced to run it back. Like, okay, maybe we can salvage the run. Okay, oh, there's a good chance it will be right. No, you're not salvaging no fucking runs. You start over and you like it. But yeah, overall, the wrist recovery thing has kind of been, oh, my hands are giving me a little trouble. But other than that, you know, what's new? Oof. I thought that was gonna be good, but that was not a good idea. Oof. Kinda hurts inside. I literally do one thing different in the run, and now I can't even clear the rest of the run how I was doing. But yeah, the Sonic frontiering has been phenomenal. Did anyone see about the, what do you call it? About the 2023 roadmap? That's starting to look pretty beefy. At least to me. Alright. Okay. 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 I've been doing my best at keeping as much as the high road as possible. No, I did not need that to drop. So I can do that dash there. That sucks. That probably would have been the run. No. That moment when you just have a sudden realization, maybe I shouldn't run directly into that. Okay. 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 Bounce off that, we make the loop, make the dash, land. We're doing great. That was a spring directly downwards, so that's just a setup. Understandable. I'm out here just trying to analyze every small part of the stage so I'd know if the run's gonna be a good one or not. Why isn't there a part here? That is not, I wouldn't say skippable, but at least possible to be jump through. Oof. And then it ate the second jump. Okay. 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 Yikes, I got too ambitious there. Way too many mistakes at that conjecture. Okay. Right side. At least. At least there's a stage that made me go, alright, well, we're staying on this just a little bit longer. That wasn't just, what do you call it? 1, 2? Because people was talking like, oh damn, 1, 2 is what cuts the children from the man. You finish 1, 2 and all of a sudden you have just a bit more hair on your chest. Okay. 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 Alright. We may have it. We may have it. I just have to not fuck up. There it is. There it is. Alright, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. It's like all I have to do, because I've done every micro stoppage to cut this as best as I can. If it don't work this time, you're lying. And this time it worked. So that's a mission complete. Yeah, I got 4 more vault keys. But you see, you're not done yet. 4-6. The next stage is 4-7. 4-7 is back up over there. My depth perception is horrible. This will always be the long and short. Huh. Always be the long and short of my problem. Wait. How do you get to that? Oh, seriously, how do you get to that? Is it a hidden jump puzzle? It's probably a hidden jump puzzle. It's like a hidden jump puzzle. Oh, I see a button over there. Guess I do have to do like a low-key jump puzzle. But what if I ignored it? Alright. We're going into 4-7. S rank, find 80 rings, find all the red star rings. Man, I'm expecting 4-9 to just smack the hell out of me. Okay. Ah. One red ring. Two red ring. Three red rings. Four red ring. Five red. Oh god. I wasn't ready to just grab all the red rings like that. And stage clear. Did I get enough? Yeah, I've got more than enough rings. And I got the time with no problem. Whoopsie, oopsie, whoopsie. Did not expect to one run that, but hey, we'll take those. Okay. So with that type of accuracy, the other two stages should be a breeze, right? Right? Nice stage clear. Yeah, I appreciate it. Clear 4-7. Now we just need to go to 4-8 and 4-9. I see myself deserted on this island, huh? What in the world? Huh. Okay. Okay. Huh. That's kind of cute. This is the way. Like, hey, where do I go again? Over here. Huh? Mirrors? Like, but why are the mirrors here? What's the purpose? What does this all mean? No, seriously, what does this all mean? Oh, whatever it all meant. I think I already did it. You know, that's kind of... well, shit. Like, you know, that's kind of funny. Just a little sad, I guess, too. Okay. So, 7, 8, 9. We've been at this for a little bit under 2 hours. And I may have to take another 15, I'm not entirely certain. With the way that my hands and arms have been popping, it's like, oh, we probably should. Okay. Huh. Am I being pushed by the wind? I'm sorry. This stage is kind of funky. Okay, found 2. Oof. Okay. So, you know that feeling of like having a damn near heart attack? I think I have a clue on how that feels now. Uh-oh. Bye. Okay, cool. Clear with 15 rings. Really? I know y'all could have hooked me up with 1 ring there. But yeah, this stage definitely gives me blink and you'll miss it. Oof. Huh. You can take the higher road. Your Uber has arrived. Still gonna get S rank time. Oh, sub 30? Mm. I gotta try again. Like, damn, okay. You got it. No, you don't. You're brainless. I'm gonna try and keep in mind that it's just small thing. Ugh. God damn it. Oh. Obviously, I'm partially like really focused, but at the same time, you're really tired. I have no idea how that works. Okay. Okay. Also train. I don't know what's going on with my perception of this game. But it feels like my head isn't all the way here. And the only reason my head shouldn't feel all the way here is for completely different reasons. Okay. Okay. Fuck! My brain does not process that little spring. So like all the way up to that point, I'm like, okay, I'm making great progress. Woo! 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 We didn't miss it this time. We on our way up. Clear. Oh my god. I missed that spring so fucking much. Just to finally get it. Yeah. All right. So 4, 8. 4, 9. Okay, 49. How many more Chaos Emeralds do we need to collect that's on the board? So we literally have to collect 6. So we must take the 7th one from, I would assume, being the last opponent or Titan. Okay. Need 3 gears. I have 11. 4 and 9 is probably gonna be some shit. And with the way that my brain's working right now, this may not be the best of plans. But to a lot of people's misfortune, I'm not a clever man. Gosh. Even more. I need just a little more hearts for 200 of them at least. But since I'm here, let us talk to Sage. After this cutscene, I'm going to stand up for like, well, probably not for 5 minutes. I'm gonna just stand up and probably say some words.
This place in particular was meant for prayer and reflection. They hoped to live in peace. When they learned their enemy had followed them here, they prepared to defend this world. The walls, cannons, towers, all for a desperate last stand.
That explains all the stuff I've seen on the run. I wondered if they were preparing for a fight. Now I know.
This is where the ancients would gather to simply be together, to cherish those who were left. That is why they recorded everything. Their history, their aspirations, their hopes, their dreams, so they would never be truly gone.
Okay. You know what? That was kind of a mood. I also see one of the Coco there looking rather pensive, and I'm like, damn. I can't believe you're actually pulling off the pensive emote. How do you do that? Because if I'm not extremely tired, I'm just a walking pensive. Walking pensive emoji. Moranos Island Memories. Okay. I can tell myself that I'm not really digging the feeling right now. One more stretch. A swig of water. And I don't know if this is going to have to be like a regular thing when I start working on the layouts and everything, where I have to go, okay, I'm gonna have to stand up for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to drink like a water bottle. Hey, my apologies guys. Why can't I nap? Yo, I'm probably gonna make this a sleep stream at some point. I don't know when, don't know how, but it'll be like, alright, nappy by time. But not right now. I'm kicking back, just drinking a bit of water, trying to get my head right, because I'm been, I still have the whole little sleep issue thing, Whereas I can't really sleep past 2 hours. That's just like a possibility. It doesn't really happen. So I sleep for 2 hours, head tells me to wake up, and I'm up. That was something that I addressed with the doctors. They prescribed me on some medicine, and I don't know how to feel about it yet, because it doesn't feel like it's doing anything, but I also don't necessarily remember last night while I was trying to sleep. Like, I laid down, prepped for bed early and everything, and then it was like all of a sudden it's, you know, it's time to get up, it's morning time. I'm like, okay, maybe it worked, but I didn't dream, and I was aware of like all of my movements. So, you know, shit's weird. But as weird as it is, I need to make sure that, hey, it's not a coincidence, or do I feel better rested? Do I want more sleep? What, you know, what's going on? But as for right now, I'm up. I've taken 3 sips of water. Sips. Sorry. 3 gulps. And gonna see if we can challenge Fortnite. Sit back down. Reposition yourself. Ow. I hope the not sultry, the kind sounds of the cocoa kept you warm. Cause now shit's about to get really fucking weird. Okay. 4-9. Hit me. 4-9 is the skateboarding stage? Bitch, wait. Can't boost. So, how do I get that red ring? I know y'all see it. Do I not jump? I not jump. Hey, I'll play with you some other time. Alright, that's 2. In short, must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Trusting in what you may see. Oh gosh. Take my lead off. Woo! Whew. Skating to the sunset, Sonic. Skating to the sunset. Clear 120 rings? We had general. Bitch. I literally had 10. 10 to go on that. Okay. 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 Wait, why did I jump there? Isn't that so funny? Isn't that so Mikey, guys? He's just falling off. Hey, ho. Back to the skate. Woo! All right. 4-9. It's all the cyberspace stages. Clear. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit extra as far as my knowledge goes. Okay, not the fast travel. Yeah, there's sage conversations. Whew. Portals, all icons, all icons. I'm just an icon living. Alright, well, fast travel to all of those places. I think all that's left would be to grab the Chaos Emeralds and do the cutscenes that they're going to ask of me. Considering that for some reason my head is feeling a bit in ruins, I'm gonna take like 10 more minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna take a brief 10-minute break this time. And if I'm not feeling any better, then I'm gonna take, well, no, not 10. 10's a bit much. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break this time. And if I don't feel any better by then, I'll try and find a homie to raid. It's still very early in the day, so I'm not entirely certain if that's going to be a possible thing. So with that in mind, I will be back shortly.
Can I still be the me that I see in my dreams through the sins I've committed and the wrongs done to me? Fell in love with the idea of me being saved by women whose thoughts were darker than gray days. I used to love, now I'm left in the daze. Like a stasis, I'm stuck in a haze. Chained up in the labyrinth, lost in a maze, but I wanna leave everyone breathless in a way that the kindness in my heart will still shine away. All the darkness that was caused, put them out. All the stars on my hand and my heart, I still remember those nights of persistency, nights of those memories, nights where I'm asking myself, is this really me laid up immorally, right? On the flip side, wishing that forever was right, cause I still feel like some parts of me ring in them, but it's clear that it's only me seeing them, and everything I've done, like I'm blaming them, but honestly, I think I'm thanking them, cause they're happier than happy when compared to me. I was someone who would only drown in misery.
Example, I can't be leading what's spelled before me. Reading paper, I'm tapping with a pen. It's metaphorical, you see. I try to let my mind go and hypnotize, labbing the words, see what's plus, what is negative, and where does it hurt? Can I burst? Or maybe I invaded from nowhere. Sneak a whole round just because I would go there. Reverse beat or sweep or an O-key with meaty set-ups, lyrical set play. Enough of references that goes over your head, cause that flow could go on and on and on. Like a one-touch infinite, ready to press, leaving you stressed. Say the GG, give them respect, talking the tech, get some good food, running the check, wish you the best. It's all love here, see you the next. I really love the vibe, miss the excellence of the black divine. I know I end all songs the same, I'm working on it eternally. One love, Let's go wherever my love from Tokyo. You feel.
Hip hop is a therapy. Listen. Look. I just wanna make it. I said in due time. The worst type of feeling is staring all out of line. My mama said I make it. I hate proving her wrong. I gotta make these songs to prove myself all along. Been reaching for these stars while living inside the stars. Burned by the light that reveals these old scars. Never on my side when thinking of suicide. The 11th floor window was there to give me a ride. So show off, say that you're a king. I know I've come a long way from ending everything. The black and blue down and trade inside for Sarah wings. And talks all happy like I don't go back and be where it used to be. I understand my assignment. I hope that you can see through kayfabe statuses of false positivity. I bring a revelry of have pessimistic identity to make the remedy.
I'll go shooting for my stars, oh. I'll go shooting for my stars, yo. I'll go shooting for my stars, oh. I'll go shooting for my stars, yo. But my life's made of broken dreams, everything I dreamed of. I'm searching through my memory's not clear, but I wanna see. Got me quoting J. Cole, talking like somebody should have told me it would be like this, to have everything and to still have miss, to have what I want but to still have wish. I'm gone shooting all my stars, yeah. I'm gone shooting all my stars, oh. I'm gone shooting all my stars, yeah. I'm gone shooting all my stars, oh. I've accepted the L's I'm gonna take, cause every L's a lesson that's gonna make me great. I'm checking on the clock for the time, there's no date. My mind unwinds the rain, don't be late. I never had a place in mind, no direction, but Andromeda's a piece of mind. A further section while I wrestle for a place, a room. In my lecture of wanting to escape my doom. No protection while the legion of warriors all fight for the crown. Got nobody but me trying to put me down. No saying you can't, but I'm standing on my own. Cause I think I'm on top, I'd like to be alone now.
So what's it gonna be? We fight for the future in Street Fighter 3.
Too fast to hit, you can't see. Light shit, my eye can makes the beat. Worst case, good night, gin missed for weeks. A gets reflected in hyperbomb sweeps. Beats in my head, I can't sleep. Masked man wants me dead, I can't reach. Machine gun blow, I'm keeping it Class C. Maybe then the ninja girl will be floating with me. Resurrect the soul with the hyper fights. No time for hate, we come alive tonight. Focus your pace, dude, that's your life. And if they copy him, then we get them right. Cause if you mastered how to play, you will get to see that they messed up in every way. There's no mystery. When you spin kicks, make them do that backflip. You will see them in the air when you're making them backflip.
You'll make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? The third strike, y'all, the Street Fighter 3. You'll make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? Third strike, y'all, Street Fighter 3.
As frequently as possible.
A legend in the making, call me Neo, first name Kiraku. If you didn't hear it, make you listen in, is what I do. Tell them later, buddy, when hater buddies get hater, buddy. Like
Damn. That was like one of my favorites. That was like one of my favorites. But but yeah. I feel just a tad bit better. It's not enough to really warrant be like, okay, we can continue, we can finish this out. But I'm going to make an attempt. I see the shining light. I guess they want me to go that way. Ooh. Alright. I like how it was like, oh, nah, you don't want to do anything of that. Okay. Sucks. Oh, that's what that little pathing was. Hey, there's something down here. Sending me up. Oh. Well. Well. You know, them's the breaks. We win some, we lose some. Now tell me, son, think you a man with that gun? A man without it. Okay. Okay. Just wanted the rings. Please. Am I not allowed for... No. Damn it. And now, I'm just a bit curious. Huh. Ugh. Ugh. Well, somehow, some way it worked. I mean, I got my ass beat, but it worked. Like, that was the definition of freaking Courage the Cowardly Dog getting beat up, and as soon as the beatdown was over with, he starts laughing. Sheesh. I don't know what I was trying there. It was like it's a little. So it was a little rough around the edges. Okay. Give me the loot. Okay. Charged up. Huh. But yeah. It's one of those. I don't intend on there to be like extreme moments of silence, but you know, intention between actual action are two different things. It's just one of those. I realize this really has me out of it, and I ain't said shit in like the past 2-3 minutes. And I'm just trying to make my way to the other. Okay, I made my way to the other island. Now I have to climb up this tower. Go up. Okay. I can tell that This fatigue thing is really taking a toll on me. If I'm literally missing, like, if my brain literally has me missing these type of cues or advancements. Hey, kids. Okay. Oh, hey, kids. Yeah, from the looks of things, just getting up to here to get the Chaos Emerald kinda tells me enough. So I'm a little bit fatigued, I guess. A little too tired to try and push it any further. Before I just pass out playing, I'm gonna find a homie to raid. I do apologize about that. I was looking forward to actually just finishing everything, but no, it looks like my body is saying, catch the fuck up on sleep. But you know how it goes. The moment this stream goes off, the moment the game goes off, y'all already know I'm gonna be wide awake. 100%. 1000%. I'm gonna be pissed. But, you know, I ain't gonna sweat it too hard. Just as of right now, clearly my head is like, you should stop. Whether I want to or not, that's a different story. Excuse me, pardon me. I mean, of course, not too many homies are streaming at the moment. But from what I'm seeing, okay, I think I got someone. It'll be weird. But I think I can slide this over to a 1. Okay. We got somebody. So switch over to here. I apologize that I couldn't keep the thing going, but that at least gives us a clear game plan for the next time I stream this. I'm probably going to stream a bit later on today. It depends on if I feel any levels of more rested. But we're going to shoot the raid over to a 1 Evanito. I think they're currently just chatting. They're probably going to be doing some more throughout the day. But with that in mind, and much to my dismay, I must bid you all adieu. This is Karakaneo signing off for the day, wanting you guys to know that you're always welcome here for another verse. Now go out there and shine like the star that you are. Oh yeah. Sayonara 2. Wow, I'm fucking up on my outro. You know it's bad. Sayonara 2. Oyasumi 1. Oh god.
Rock it with me. The story shows. That's how the cipher rolls, you know. And then we let it go into the sky. So chill with me. We give it all in our mind. It's always feeling so fun. It's hard to come up to get down. It's time to feel through the sound. You got the feeling right now. We bouncing, getting all loud. If you rockin' a smile, just come and bust now. High in the sky, you feeling right. It's not a fun to flight. If you consent, it's gonna mean you coming home tonight. Ananta wa atamaga ii shita ue. Okay, we're gonna start. We hit continue yesterday like shine like the star that you are. Shine like the star that you are. Come and rock with me. Shine like the star that you are. Shine like the star. Let's start the show. That's how the cipher rolls, you know. And then we let it go into the sky. So